Good evening, everybody. One more trip in the time machine. Back to high school. Some of you frown, some of you smile. Let's go back there. What kind of student were you? Did you care about school? Were you good in school? What were the things on your mind during school? How were you as a student? Did you have teachers that were particularly good at reaching you, teaching you the way that you learn best? How were you as a student? Talk about that for a little bit. So let's consider wisdom. I define wisdom as the skill, the ability to navigate life well. There is some wisdom that we can learn from observation. So if you remember last week, as we were talking a little bit about our heroes, the people that we try to emulate, people that we choose as models for us, there's a certain measure of wisdom that we can learn simply by observation. But another teacher of wisdom is experience. And certainly there's experience that is good, that can teach us some things. But it's surprising to me how often people talk about failure, difficult times, as times when they learned a lot and grew a lot. There's much wisdom to be gained in difficult times. So talk a little bit tonight. I know this is pretty wide open, but talk a little bit about some of the lessons that you've learned, or maybe one of the lessons that you've learned that you'd like to share with people. Wisdom that you have learned the hard way, or maybe wisdom that's come through successes. That's okay too. But what is a life lesson that you could pass on to other people that you have learned through your experiences? I anticipate that question led to a lot of discussion and maybe took a long time. So this final question, the final question of our group, is a quick one. I would ask you each to give one word to what you're facing in your life where you need wisdom. Maybe that one area of your life where you are facing a trial or difficulty. Put a word to it. And as you go around the circle, if the group leader could, you don't have to write them down, but kind of listen to what the collective need is, so that as you close in prayer, you can cover the group. And again, asking for God's wisdom and asking for courage. And like I said, this will close our group. So thank you for giving the time that you've given. Thank you for giving of yourselves to be here and to be engaged. I hope that you can look around the room, the circle, and see new friends, better friends. I hope that you see that. And no matter what your faith perspective is, I want you to know something. Friends are a gift from God. They're a blessing from God. So already, you're blessed. So as you share your word, and as you close in prayer, I hope that you'll have a good rest of the week. Thank you for letting me be part of your group journey.